Hi, Rory, be good. Hello everybody, Storm the Teacup Tegan here. I hope you're all well. Today it is a beautiful sunny day on the Gold Coast and the Lifeline Book Fest is on. For those of you who haven't heard of that before, it's this giant sale of secondhand books starting at like 50 cents, so I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along. Let's go on an adventure. Okay, so I've just arrived at the Gold Coast Convention Centre, that's it behind me, and now I'm going to head in and find the Book Fest. Okay, so I'm at the Gold Coast Convention Centre. The last time I was here was Supernova and you could barely move, so it's kind of weird being here when it's so quiet. So I'm now looking for the hall and then we're going to go get some books. Oh gosh, I don't even know where to start. And I'm back from the Book Fest. Now I have to get ready for work, but I'm just going to do a quick haul for you so you can see what I picked up. I picked up 9 books, I think, and some I was really excited to find and others I'd never heard of, but I'm super excited to get into them. Now the first book I found I have been looking for a while now, and it is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night by Mark Haddon. And my favourite thing about this book is it actually has a dedication in the front. And this person has said, I underlined all my favourite bits, I hope you like it as much as I did. I'm guessing the previous owner maybe wasn't a fan, but I'm really looking forward to going through and seeing what's been underlined. Next book I got was The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. And according to the front cover here, Randy Pausch, I really should learn to pronounce your name, he's a computer science professor at Carnegie Mellon. And he was asked to give his last lecture, and it's something that professors are asked to do, like if you could only give one more lecture, what wisdoms would you like to pass on? And for him it was very meaningful because he'd also been diagnosed with cancer. So I'm looking forward to having a read and seeing what wisdoms this man is passing on. I picked up just because it had a really funny title, and it does actually sound like a very funny book. It's about 2 sisters whose 86-year-old father falls madly in love with a 30-year-old blonde bombshell from Ukraine, and they think she's a gold digger, and so they're trying to stop their father from making a terrible decision, but in the meantime they start to learn all these things about their family's dark history in Europe. So this sounds really interesting. It was not what I expected when I picked it up. I just thought it was a really funny title. So I'm looking forward to having a read of this one. It was shortlisted for the Orange Prize as well, so that's pretty cool. Now the next book is one of my all-time favourite books. It is Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. This is one of those books that I recommend to everybody I meet. It's also one of those books that I give away a lot, so I've misplaced my copy of this, so that was why I picked it up. This book is about Tuesdays with Morrie. So Mitch Albom would sit down with an old professor of his called Morrie, and they would discuss different life lessons, and it's a really beautiful book and I really love it. The next 3 books I picked up are all by one of my favourite authors, Anne Rice. I picked up Blood and Gold, which is the story of Marius, who is one of the vampires that appears in Interview with the Vampire, if you've read that one. I also picked up Pandora, which is the story of Pandora. I don't know much about her character, so I'm looking forward to learning more. And finally, I picked up a copy of The Queen of the Damned, as my brother took the copies that I had, so I decided to pick up my own copy. And the last 2 books I got are by the same author as well. They are by Cecilia Ahern, I believe is how you pronounce her last name. You will know her, she wrote P.S. I Love You. But I picked up Where Rainbows End, which is If you've seen the movie Love, Rosie, this is the book it was based off, so I'm really excited to read this. And also, Thanks for the Memories, which just has the most beautiful cover. So, I don't know where I'm going to start with these books. I already have the biggest to be read pile because now that I'm not in uni, I can actually read again. So, I mean, eventually I'll get around to these and I'll let you know how they were. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this little adventure with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye. What's going on? Did you miss me or something? Hey? Did you? Did you miss me? What's going on? What are you doing? Do you want my drink? I don't think kittens are allowed frozen Coke.